Yo, yo. Welcome back. It's your boy Nida Wands doing another Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade gameplay walkthrough slash tips and tricks. Pretty much, we're just gonna grind through the events today. If you haven't heard already, Yuta Okkotsu, the original main character from Jujutsu Kaisen movie, is gonna come out this weekend. He is probably gonna be the most OP character, at least in top 5 in the game. JP's been out for a year. He's not come back to JP. So you want to pull for this guy. If you're a gacha player, if you're a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen IP, or in general you're just familiar with gachas, this is the type of character that you pull for, because if you don't, there might be like a year of you not getting it. Exclusive, super powerful, and we have the opportunity right now to just grind out, get as much gems as possible, and prepare for this pull. Yeah, I'm gonna drop some links in my bio for videos from the official website, information to add to it. But yeah, generally speaking, right now your best bet, if you have not been able to take advantage of all these story events, I believe the one for Megami is the only one right now available. The other ones have been finished. If you've played them, you can collect rewards, but today we're just gonna run through this one. I've gotten not much of it done on this account. This is my North American account. My Southeast Asian server and my European server are like the two furthest ones. I'm like level 30, player rank 30 on I think both of those. But yeah, we're just gonna knock this out. I'm just gonna drop some gems, discuss a few things. But yeah, if you just wanna follow along, see what it takes to actually beat this actual event, just get an idea of your characters, formation. Right now I'm running this team. We got Nobara, just pretty much meta. Nobara, what's this guy's name? Yeah, Inamaki, Togi Inamaki, got Nobara, got Kaito, Yuki, Gojo, of course Gojo, you gotta have Gojo. Panda, I'm just compensating right now. As you can see, my pool's not the best, and I have a couple dupes of characters that I so yeah, when Yuta comes out, I hope to get everybody that I want, but for the most part I've got Gojo, who's gonna be your main carry. If you have not used Gojo for your redrawable, I highly suggest you do. If not, it's going to be really hard to run through this game without the meta characters. I will say that. I guess it's a good and bad thing about the game, but CP doesn't matter if you have the right characters. I want to say 2 great attackers or damage dealers and at least 1 or 2 good buffers or enhancers. That's all you really need, and you will be successful. See, for example, I got 10, 7. Recommend is 5-5. What's good about these events is most of the boss battles or mini battles are not that high CP. So as long as you have a solid team, you can pretty much run through it. Sorry. So yeah, my strategy is first wave. I usually drop buffs and debuffs, enhancements if I can, and then the second wave, that's when I just go all out. I like these guys. It's kind of weird for me doing this on this account because I usually have Megami, Yuji with the revival. I forgot the exact name of the Recollection bit. I'm gonna drop a video, Black Flash video with that name, but I have a Recollection bit that pretty much gives Yuji a second life, just pretty much revival, and it's a gem, man. If you just use that, and then I give Gojo a draw attack Recollection bit, you can pretty much coast through most of the bosses. It's pretty fun, man. I will say I like this game. There's a lot of mixing and matching. It's not your typical, rinse and repeat grind. And the fact that there's no PvP and we're able to do all of this, it's wow, very impressive. Definitely tip my hats off to the developers. Yeah, we wanna Yep, so if you don't know, Yuki's great for boosting the team, curse technique, giving you ult gauge, and helping just defend your team, like, add some defense. I usually combine him with Inamaki. Inamaki gives the team defense buff and also can stun. Great for that combo. Unfortunately, right now, auto for us isn't the best, so I just go manually. If you have Malevolent Shrine, this is a really good recollection bit to give to your main attacker / damage dealers. Gojo, Yuji, Megami, pretty much destroy with this. And feel free to drop some suggestions on videos and content that you guys want me to cover. I'm here for the community. As much as I like playing the game and like doing content, I do want to, put out the content that you guys need and want. My main reason to even doing this in the first place was because the game didn't have much tutorial, much information, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this myself because it was just too much work, and if I can help people doing it, I'll do it. And so far, I just want to be grateful and appreciative. Thank you guys for following, watching, liking, the subscribers that I've gained. I appreciate you guys, and you just been motivating me to keep going forward, keep making more content. I'm gonna pretty much max out all my characters, and this is a free-to-play account too, so whether it costs me money on one account or I just grind out on the free-to-play account, I'm going to do what I can, theory craft, team build, learn what I can for you guys, and put out content. Thanks again. Yeah, so my strategy mainly is first wave, enhance the team, buff the team, put out debuffs if you can. Basically, your goal is to get, well, my goal is to get to ult as soon as possible, as fast as possible. Ult with Gojo. So if you can buff Gojo's ults to get him to, the goal is to get him to 2. It happens sometimes depending on how many guys you kill. If you kill an enemy, you gain more ult damage or ult gauge. So basically, if you're lucky, you can get lucky or have the right teammates. Right now I don't. You can get 2 ults with Gojo. It just takes simple strategy and enhancing the right skills and abilities. But my basic approach is first wave buff and debuff enhance. Second wave, try to get Gojo to ult the whole team. If not, wipe the whole team as fast as possible. That way, by the time, see right now, Gojo has 1 wave left. Normally I can get it by 3 waves left, but now at this point I can use my recollection bits and just max out on damage for everybody, especially with Gojo. Usually I do it faster, but yeah, this almost guarantees a victory. Or at the least, your second wave is pretty much going to get nuked, so you're only really averaging 2 waves instead of 3. And that's the reason why Gojo is almost a must to, successfully run through this game. If not, you're going to have a tough time. And keep in mind, if you can, do your due diligence, try to study each character's ultimates and abilities. I'll give you guys an example. When your co-op abilities, sometimes for some characters do, or it could be all, I'm not sure yet, but they do special effects. So we're gonna go to team. So let's do Gojo. Take a look at his. See how this one at the bottom, cooperative ultimate, applies 10% break damage, increases self and cooperator. A lot of the cooperative ults do these type of boost damage. Deals range attack damage to all enemies equal to 100% curse technique. So that's super powerful. You got something like Toto. Let's see. Cooperator recovers 120 ult gauge for self and cooperator operative ultimate, deals melee attack damage. So yeah, definitely want to check out for team synergy. This will help you build a really solid, strong team, even though you don't have all the meta characters, or if you do have the meta characters, it'll help you build an even stronger team. So yeah, for this event, if it's a little confusing at first, what you want to do is run through all these stages at the beginning. Let me see. The lowest one, first one's 2,100, and then the last one, stage quest 7, is 4,900. So that's pretty evenly like low for a beginner. I got to usually average 5,000 when I'm playing from the beginning for like my first team, and I could just do the story mode. So if that's all you need, then yeah, you should be set. And then once you beat the normal mode, you get the first tier of event mission like rewards. Then the second time around, you know, 5,500, and you're gonna work your way all the way up to here. 3, 4, 5. So for 5 quests, it might be a couple more quests, but once you've done that, you get to the boss battle. Beat each of these bosses using this currency from playing each mission, and when you get to the top special, which we're going to do today, then you're going to be able to get the final rewards, and each of these for the first time are going to be cubes. As you can see, I'm 12k right now, and the mission's at 10k right now. The mission's at 12, so I'm gonna push as far as I can, and then if not, I'm gonna just have to boost my team. But yeah, we're gonna see. Attack, first wave buff, second wave attack. Yeah, try to save this stun for the next round. Oh wow. Definitely need to buff the team a little bit. Yep. Alright. So we just got 2 waves left. We're gonna ult with Gojo. It should get rid of the whole wave. Curse techniques increase. Plus we have the buff from Gojo's command skill, I believe. Yeah. If you didn't know, debuffs are usually blue and buffs are usually orange. It took me a second to get used to that. And if you ever notice now, even if you have it on 2 times speed, if you initiate an ultimate and it has like a longer animation, that means you're most likely gonna assassinate the enemy, like KO them within that. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Nobara is also a Black Flash user, if you didn't know. So you got, so far, as far as I know, we have Nobara, Todo, Yuji, and Nanami that are all Black Flash users. I'm gonna do a video of Black Flash users. Black Flash team, Yuji is my favorite character, so I'm definitely gonna do one of those videos. Alright, so we're at 19k. I'm gonna have to go back, try to buff my team. Let's see. And as I've said before, Gojo's usually the priority. I do my attackers. Gojo and Nobara. Yeah. Grade is king. Yeah, this is the main problem with the game is the AP grind. I've heard and read about, talks of them fixing it. If you've logged in today, they dropped, I think, 10 AP packs, but that's really not enough. I don't get why they would just lower the amount required. So we'll see. Content-wise, it really is not that difficult. So I feel like it's just a temporary band-aid on the serious long-term fix. But whatever it is, I mean, JP's played the game long enough for them to not have it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't know what the difference is. They either make it free for us or lower the amount or increase the amount that we gain, really. But this AP problem is one of those things like it just scratches my head because developers, we've been doing this gaming thing for so long, man, and for them to still be making these like amateur mistakes, like you should know the stamina consumption needed to play your game. If not, just copy off of another game. There's so many games to reference and so many great, like, grossing games. It's like, it's really not that hard, man. It's one of those things. But I digress. I still love the game. So, as much as I complain, I'm still gonna play it. Whether it's stamina problems or not, this is probably the best game for the IP out right now. Better than the console, which is saying a lot. Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of people have said